We found that they knew there were safety signals on myocarditis very early on in like January, February 2021. They knew that. They were being told by the Israelis. They hid it. They downplayed it. Now we also know through documentation that they also were receiving a signal with the bivalent boosters in late 2022, safety signal repeatedly, week after week after week after week for ischemic stroke for people over 65. And again, they downplayed that. Instead of a moderate risk, they crossed out and said slight risk. They were reminding themselves that, remember, the administration wants to really push these bivalent boosters. Keep that in mind as we decide what we're going to warn the American public about the dangers of these shots. But just let me go on a little bit longer. That is a headline news-breaking item right there. But the most important part of what we're revealing in this letter to Bobby Kennedy is that the CDC, FDA also were fully aware of the phenomenon of masking in their empirical Bayesian analysis. Now, from my standpoint, I was concerned back in October talking to Mike Eden about these injections. But early on in March and April, because I was concerned, I was following VAERS was screaming at us.